Oh no. Hold on. Yes, to mute. Alright, can you hear me now? No. Alright. Just had to hit a button. We're finally back. We're finally back, boys. Okay. Surely the problems are fixed for the rest of this stream, okay? Rough first hit. We're supposed to just frost on the RA. Go in with the golem. Minions here. Man, has put us in a sign language class? Yeah, it's your guys' fault for being deaf. I was speaking the whole time clearly. Don't blame me for your inadequacies. Alright. I don't know if golem works here, but we might have to try it anyways. Are we just gonna have to go golem anyways? I think we do. So did you check my playlist? Nah, I saw it like just before I started stream, so I'm gonna check it out after the stream and we'll see what we got. You said I have to credit some people if I have to use it. That's probably fine. I think a lot of other streamers do that where they just put a bunch of like credits at the bottom of their stream description after all of their self-promotions and stuff. Alright, we can frost. We can hold on to frost actually for now. I don't want that ram hasted up because I want it to be slower. Tanks the Inferno for a little bit longer. Split minions is pretty nice. Once the Spear Thrower locked onto the Golem, we were fine to go in. Very nicely timed zap. Okay, wait, why is our Golem almost dead, bro? Oh no. Wait, what? What happened to him? That's not very nice. Wait, what happened to our Golem? I think the multi-cannon just absolutely smoked him. Not many defenses, though. I think we can actually snipe this rock artillery like this. Cannon shouldn't be in range. Yeah. Oh, there's a giant cannon, but that's also a giant cannon, lol. So how do you deal with morning... I did not just read that. So would you rather say a slur every time you burp? Wait. Be careful here. I need to reflex a zap if it ever comes. Oh, Golem, no, that's a horrible path. Okay, I say that and then I don't reflex that one. Alright, what we're gonna do is we're just gonna use the bars to tank for the Golem. So 1 bar for the Tesla, 1 bar for the Spear, and then we should be good. What's morning wood? A type of tree. He ignored my friend. When did he become so mean? I'm showing my true colors. So would you rather say a slur every time you burp or punch the person next to you every time you sneeze? I'd rather say a slur every time I burp. If I punch the person next to me every time I sneeze, I'm gonna be dead soon, man. I sneeze a lot. I'm very weak to dust. Val gonna mute you. Well, this is what happens when a mod comes to the stream. This doesn't look doable. I'll do Sen 18 then Sen 20. Yeah, it looks like there's a mod here today. The monkeys are being rounded up. The zookeeper's in town. Hold on. Just realized I wouldn't be able to read chat from my computer because of my screen share, so let me set up a stand for chat. Sparky there. Bart there. Calling your viewers monkey is wild and offensive. Someone here could be a... Well, humans are kind of monkeys, aren't they? Like, monkeys are our closest relatives. I'm just calling you guys slightly unevolved. My chat is the unevolved form of Homo sapien. So, would you rather complain about your bad haircut? I think it's a different type of camping that they were a part of. I don't think they were exactly, eating s'mores and eating marshmallows over campfires. I think you've read a different kind of history, Jaman. What if Speed is watching Sen? Who's Speed? Is that like iShow Speed? Sen, how are you one-shotting every time? Gobble Mines is a base with a one-shot strategy. If it's default like that was, and default Gobble Mine is pretty common, you should get it 80 to 90% of the time. And if you're the GM Emperor, obviously 100% of the time. Alright, this one is an annoying base. Split that. Did I go 5 giants? Yeah, I think I go 5 giants. I always screw this base up. On God. Let's not screw it up this time. Would you rather come to a children's birthday party or come to a... I've never actually been to Like a friend's birthday party. I've never understood the purpose of celebrating your birthday. Because your birthday is just... I mean, it's just the world revolving around the sun one more time that you've lived through. I said I'm watching last weekend's streams before leaving for the entire year. Wait, you're heading out? Where are you going? Mr. Mark? Oh shoot, that was not good. Okay, I should not have dropped the ram there. Oh, that could be bad. Oh no. Oh, it's a horror. It's a horror. Bro, I don't want to talk about this. I'm a disgusting griefer. I was just experimenting. Oh no. Oh, that's real bad. You know what? I think I'm gonna pretend this will never happen. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna handshake agreement, this one didn't happen. Are we even gonna do a second attack here? Oh god. I should not have dropped that ramp. I thought the ramp would go for this one, not this one. Well. I don't think there's any counterplay. Well, let's try it. Well. Sparky, I need you to be a fast one, and then I'm gonna need you to do perfect chains the entire attack. Handshake agreement? Wait, blast bow's in range there? No. Okay, this one's so done. Oh, I griefed this to oblivion. Yeah, I don't want to talk about this one. I don't want to talk about this one. Let's not talk about it. Yeah, I don't like that peak. For a reason. Yeah, we're gonna leave. We're gonna leave. Alright, let's set up chat somewhere. Alright. I don't know what's going on with chat this morning. But let's chill out here. We have to collectively chill out a little bit. I'm not taking that peek. That's an internet peek, I don't know. This one you're just supposed to jump over and then... I'm probably just rage sparking. Hey, it was 0-2. By the way, Sen, have you seen Vampire beat old lost free-to-play CG record? I have not. What do you do? How do you do that? I guess he faced an FWA clan? Oh crap, I forgot a jump. Oh, this is so bad. I forgot to jump. Wait, can I restart, please? No. Oh no. Oh no. Can I get a redo? Oh no, this is not how you want to attack this base, by the way. But it's also not, it's not going as bad as I would have thought, but it's not going good. Wait, actually, it wasn't bad. I think we get both dragons here. Wait, we got 4 wait, actually this is good. I don't know how I made it work. It worked. It worked. Wait, hold on. Okay, so normally you have to jump this wall. All right, just for the record, that was the plan. Okay, so I think you just frost here, another Sparky haste. There's a spear there at the bottom. How's Thanksgiving? Thanksgiving was pretty good. I mean, I don't ever do anything for Thanksgiving. I didn't go Black Friday shopping either. But just hung out at home. Any day I get off from work as a holiday, I take it. So, not gonna complain. Zero defense is kind of annoying. Let's try this. New strategy unlocked. I don't recommend trying that at home. It was so much better to have a jump there. Well, I couldn't get... I really wanted to get Sparky on top of this cannon, because that chain was nuts, but it's hard to get that angle. Alright. Oh my god. I griefed. Oh, okay, that zap was so perfectly timed. I should not have dropped the eye dragon like that. That was the only way I could have thrown. Bro, I played this deck so bad. And everything just kept working out in the end. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so the reason why that eye dragon was bad is because I dropped it on top of the cliff. It's not easy to tank the enemy super when there's a cliff in the way of your troops. Yeah, but we got away with it, as always. Sparky just has to go back a couple times. What was that pathing? Okay. And she can chain everything over the walls. Alright, let's roll. Now we can just drop down 2 more rams, and that gets us through the walls. Sparky can't actually reach over 3 tiles, so we actually gotta use these. Actually, can we just use this barb? I don't feel like waiting. Yeah. Alright, that's how you take out dragon cliffs like that. You just don't bring a jump. Okay, so this is a real skeleton park. This is annoying. So these are kind of hard to use golem against. I think this is a tournament skeleton park. This is very familiar to something IQV has made. I actually am not good at attacking these. Could Sparky through the wall. Could go golem anyways. There's a couple options here. What if we go golem and then dragon this bottom side frost? This is kind of stupid, but I kind of want to try it. You can frost all the air defenses, which makes your dragon safe. Minion Hive is going to absolutely farm your golem, though. That's not good. Maybe we should at least have frost on the hive? Yeah, probably. Let's try it. So this is a little sus. Do we want to frost the hive? No, we're going to use the frost for the dragons. First I gotta wait for like probably the wizard tower to go down. I should have dropped the haste lower then. Actually no, I think we just need the spirit to go down. Sen is not cooking, boys. He's not cooking. He's not cooking shit. Oh no, we're back. Wait, this actually works out better. It works out even better. He's cooking. Okay, but this whole golem thing wasn't great, huh? The dragons were good, the golem wasn't. Oh my god, this is why you don't want to golem this. I wanted a dragon so bad. Maybe it wasn't right to dragon. Well, the golem got nothing. Maybe we should just like done like carts, haste. But well, here we are. We can send golem directly into the hive. Frost here. Yeah, this is not Sen's brightest moment, huh? Bring a P.E.K.K.A. Should be somewhat playable if we don't completely grief, but then again, we just didn't have to grief the last attack either. No, I think golem can still work here because we have direct access to the hive and the frosts are pretty decent. All right. Nice. Okay, these Teslas are pretty nasty though, I can't lie. Those Teslas kind of cooked me, huh? Okay. Okay. So, not a good idea, huh? Not a good idea. Yeah, never let Sen cook again. He's not allowed anywhere near the kitchen. We don't want to talk about that one. We don't want to talk about that one. So, which CC group do you find the most attractive? And you can't say archers. What is even in CC? Oh, there's not even a. Oh, of course, Sparky, obviously. Who else? Well, yeah. Heading out. Bye. Didn't happen. Generally speaking, you don't want to do 3 shots in districts, but yeah. You also don't want to face actual hard clans. Let's see if Balloon Sky's got anywhere. Was Arloon a good angle? All bombs were kind of at the backside. I actually think, yeah, I think I probably should have done Arloons or just all S-Dragon hit. Instead of trying to do like a golem angle. So yeah, we kind of griefed that. But it happens. Alright, so Balloon Skies has some interesting bases. First of all, this is a kind of default Wizard Valley, but they moved this heal spell factory from here to back here. Now, that doesn't... It does change the chains a little bit, which kind of sucks, but the main thing is that it also means that there could be moved traps. Let's hope they didn't move no traps, though. They wouldn't do that to me, really. They're better people than that. They would never move their traps. Well, Sparky took a lot of damage, but I don't think you need Sparky to be very healthy here. I think I was a little bit late on the barrels. Might have to let Sparky get some more chains down south. Or even zap. But we'll play by ear. I think 12 seconds should be enough for Larry's to clear. Yeah. I was told that you can actually kill this Inferno Tower and the card before Sparky ever has to go over there. So I'm gonna try that out. Oh wait, I should have used a ram to tank for Spark. What am I doing? I don't know why I'm letting Sparky die like this. Okay. With that one barb, he's stepping on the grenade for the rest. He's a trooper. Oh no, there were more grenades. Yep, your sacrifice was in vain. Zen is still alive? Yeah. Ghostly, I generally just leave the moderation to a minimum. I just let people do what they want. We can just I won't time him out too much. I didn't even see what he did. We'll let him back. Balloon. Bro, I let him back and this is how he repays me. This is how I'm repaid. This middle section is pretty annoying. But I can balloon this side, probably giant tank this RA here, and then graveyards the rest. Should be doable, but it's also level 5, so there's less room for error. I think I'm the most normal, regular viewer from Sen's stream. Yeah, totally. Really? Sparky didn't get through that? Or that ram didn't get through the wall? Oh wait, the barb helps get me through it. Okay, that works. So I decided to just barb ship down that multi-cannon. Don't really want to waste time there, and I would have to spend a ram to tank anyways, so might as well. Let's do a graveyard here. Alright, that balloon needs to not get locked onto, alright? I also don't know why my Sparky's so low. What happened? Why is my Sparky almost dead? I don't like that. Okay, we had a barb there. Okay, we might be in trouble. Depending on how Sparky goes from here. We have 5 rams, 1 barb. like this. Move the ramp like this. Oh, I have to use that. I want to have a ramp for the end. Please. Please be enough. No! 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 Oh, that's why it was hard. The time at the end is so hard. With the level 5. Oh, you hate to see it. Rip. Yeah, it's a 750. And let's just spam this one. I don't know how it could have even saved time there. Guess I'd be earlier on the balloon. Level 5s are always rough like that because it's just so hard to kill every single building in the 3 minutes. And the Sparky chains weren't even bad there, it's just there was a couple buildings that were isolated which cost more time than usual. It is what it is. I don't even know why I'm thinking about this one. I'm trying to be too cute at the end. So on a serious note, when are you finding your love? Well, I'm not on dating sites or anything. I'm not actively looking. If it happens, it happens, but I'm not on like Tinder or anything. Or do people go on Tinder for love, or do they just go to that for hookups? I can never tell. People say it's a good place to find a partner, but every time I hear my friends talk about Tinder, they treat it like the hookup finder for the night. So, I don't know. You already found me? True. You're still heartbroken? Wait, I thought you had a girlfriend, Crops, or girlfriend. Imaginary quote. It's best to meet IRL. Yeah, I think it kind of is better to find someone who's just close in proximity, but I also know a lot of my friends, they've met people through Instagram and the like, and a lot of them have worked out. You're talking about my heart broken? My heart isn't broken. I just haven't really, it's not a priority for me to find a partner right now. For the little time that I did have a girlfriend, I didn't feel like my life was substantially better. I know a lot of people who are single talk about being desperate in trying to find a partner. I can understand if you're like in your 30s and you want to settle down or something, but I'm still young. I have other things to do. One night date, aka money waste. Yeah, I think guys spend a lot for their one night stands, and then women just like put on a lot of makeup. I think that's the current one night stand meta. I'm 23, I'm still young. I got my life ahead of me. Loving someone for sex is definitely not love. Once a whore, always a whore. Nah, I think people eventually change and settle down. A lot of people my age, they hoe out like crazy, but I think once you reach, I don't know, your mid-30s, a lot of people, sex drive goes down. They realize, oh crap, I've hit the halfway mark on my life. Time to start a family. People can change. But no, some people can't grow past their high school years and whatnot. Those people do exist. But from my experience, whenever I talk to someone who's on the older side, they are more mature than the people my age. And there's a lot of that in my office. Like, where I work, everyone is in their, midlife right now. They're, 10 years older than I am. It's kind of hard to make friends where I work. Because people are having kids who are older than me, and it's like, I don't know if I can really connect to you on that level. Oh, dragon survived. What the? Sen can always show 6'4", 7" and attract a lot of women. Yeah, that's the other reason why I'm not so desperate, because everyone knows that Clan Capital gamers are on the pinnacle of the dating hierarchy. You know, there's celebrities, there's NBA players, there's politicians, lawyers, doctors, but above them all, the people that get laid the most are always Clan Capital gamers. So, not really pressed and desperate. I have an abundance of choice, believe me, chat. Definitely not single because I'm a loser. And Golem's gonna die. Alright, send 22 if you have time, sure. I can do it after this one. So let's get another giant. Good night for today. See ya all tomorrow. See ya, crops. What time is it over in India? I know the Saturday streams are pretty late for the people over on that side of the world. Sunday streams are like 3 hours earlier, though. Take care, man. Alright, that does not survive. It's 10:20, I see. Well, you guys are off. It's 11:51 a.m. for me. So you guys are offset by 30 minutes? Okay. A lot of bombs around that peak. Hey, Razouche. Wait, it's only 10:20. Crop sleeps early. You don't have to apologize for arriving late. Start of the stream was a bit of a mess anyways. Let's see what we got. So I'll do Sun 22 if nothing here is good. Oh, it's so bad. Oh, it's so bad. That's not what you like to see. Let's go to Sun 22. Am I in the right claim? Walhalla Farm. I've never heard of this claim, but they're at 6,100. What the? Huh. Interesting. Is 6450 possible? Yeah. I think Foons reached 6460. Something like that. But once you reach like 6450-ish, you have to hit cap every single week. Otherwise you get annihilated. And I mean like minus 50. I think that's what happened to Foons. We were at like 6460 and then took a minus 50 on 1 week. Yeah, those are kind of rough. Let's see. So we can frost here. Oh no, I'm supposed to minions actually. What am I doing? I don't love entering into the blast boat when there's nothing you can chain off the blast boat. Like, you ideally don't want to hit the blast boat when everything's one tile away, but there's also not a better angle to enter from besides the Inferno at the start. So I guess we suck it up. So can you please tell me what districts to attack in Balloon Skies? You can attack any of them. They're all not going to be doable. So whichever ones you're comfortable in two-shotting at Balloon Skies, you can hit them up. Let's use... minions. I lost a minion because it went up ahead, but... Alright. We're gonna wait for the Eye Dragon to kill the super, and especially these giants to kill these, or these minions to kill these giants, because otherwise they're gonna get pulled away. So we're gonna wait for them to go down. Then Sparky to get through the wall. This takes like 20 seconds, but I think we have 20 seconds to use here. One thing that is kind of annoying is that these buildings, they're 2 tiles away from the trash building, so I actually have to use bars for them. I can't rely on Sparky to clear them. Wait, actually, I can pull this cart away and actually use those minions to kill the cart. Kind of cool. Just need to use one more ram, hold it in place. A lot of traps, but rams are so good against traps. think I'm supposed to let Sparky actually get every single... Oh, I did not want... Okay, sure. I didn't want the ram to kill... Because then I don't get the shot. Okay, those zaps did not like that giant. Alright, get one shot on the peak there. So, pretty good first hit. There's a wizard bomb that's available. We don't have the rage down though, so I think I'm actually supposed to start a rage Sparky on the left towards the crusher. Can I actually do that? Does Sparky target the peak or the crusher? I think it targets the peak, so I can't really start Sparky there, huh? Guess I'm supposed to start on the giant cannon then? There is a rock artillery here. These defenses make wizard bombing really annoying, but still have to go for the wizard bomb because this is a lot of defenses, and the peak isn't easy to kill without a wizard bomb. Looks like screen froze, so let's reset that. See if the audio is good. Actually, let's reset it one more time. Technical issues as always on the Send stream. Four wizards, Sparky. It's gonna have to be double rage. I just don't know where I start Sparky and where I put the double rage. Oh wait, there's an Inferno Tower back here. What? That's nasty. Oh wait, that's so rough. Oh no. Can't enchain it with a Sparky, huh? So I think we start Sparky here. A bunch of rams, just start Sparky left. No, you can't start Sparky left either. Wait, this is so rough. Huh. We're gonna have to Hog Rider Wizard the peak, otherwise there's no getting around that. Just like this. And start Sparking on this giant cannon. Hopefully rams break through this wall. Sparky goes for the rapid rocket after. And hopefully the rock artillery. Okay. This is actually a trickier finish than it looks, huh? Okay, perfect rage. Oh, that wizard survives and pulls the zap and tanks the RA. Okay. Can't ask for any more from that wizard. Rage like this. Okay. I think we got it. Just a Tesla left. We can bar tank and eat. Help get the one shot. Alright, we just need to not grief on the Inferno Tower, okay? I think that should be good. Yeah, that Inferno Tower is so annoying. Wait, it survives on one. Okay, we're good. What software do I use to share my... I literally just use the inbuilt AirPlay feature. I do actually have a capture card. I eventually probably want to use one because it's more stable for the stream. I'll hit this. This is kind of rough. I'll hit the Builder's Workshop. We'll start with a balloon right side, Sparky left. Graveyard top side works. Hopefully no zaps. A barrel. I want to have a giant. Is that okay? It's gonna have to be. Elgato is good from what I heard. Yeah, I think Elgato is pretty standard. There's also Logitech. And I think there's also like an alien software or something like that. Those are the main ones that I hear about. Wait, I forgot the balloon. Does this work instead? Eh? That did not. Okay, that was not what we want to see. Okay. Everything's under control, chat. You're just not seeing the vision. We'll have to barb the top side, looks like. Oh, right. There's probably a zap there, huh? I think that zap is the nail in the coffin. Let's see. Is it the nail in the coffin? think I have to use that to tank, huh? I really wanted to use barbs on the top side. Oh wait, I should have just used... If I brought minions for the bottom side, I think we were good. But I couldn't have known Sparky was gonna path like that, I guess. Hindsight's always 20/20. And there's Zaps, right? Yeah, if I had minions, no! No. Minions and it would have been close. Yeah, it would have been really close. I think I probably had it with minions. No. Alright, let's see if the other ones are doable. Gold Quarries, no way. So this is hard to deal with because these are all isolated buildings, huh? Yeah, I think this is not going to be doable. Alright, this one's cooked. Let's go back to Balloon Skies. Alright, so this is just clan with max spaces, slightly modified. These are pretty rough to deal with. Not that they're hard, but they're just so annoying. These are like the worst clans during the week to face. Because they're pretty boring and you can't really spam them easily. But usually once you get a decent first attack, you can usually mine your spam, so that's what we're aiming for. Somehow I missed the zap on the blast bow. But yeah, as long as we get the blast bow, we should be good. Okay, we're not gonna let Sparky die like that. We're better owners of Sparky. Oh, they moved a Tesla back there. And we lost 2 miners. We're not gonna talk about that. Alright, okay, this is why I hate max clans. I thought we were good. We were not good. Oh no. Oh, it's a Balloon Skies moment. 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 That's why miners are shit? Yeah. This is why I don't really want to use them versus max spaces, but for the purposes of just getting through the weekend faster, everyone still uses them. And for Wizard Valley, usually you can just hog it down. Try to get the stuns on the defenses when you can. Don't want to go too light on the troops because then you get fizzled out by Inferno Towers. So usually it's a bit of a balancing act. And yeah, you also don't want to get blown up by bombs. We've triggered like every single bomb. Got a lot of defenses. Pretty good. If you're dying, you will be able to get that in one attack. Alright, we can take a look after. It's fine. I already griefed on Goblin Mines. Let's tighten it up on Balloon Lagoon. Okay. I drive to the left, hog this. Let's tighten it up. Golem would never. I don't know, I hate using Golem. Golem Mines is one of the most annoying bases because Golem sucks for time reasons. Just in general, it's a bit of an annoying base. Alright. Now let's frost here. The main threatening section of this base was just the start. So what's a good strategy for what is a good strategy for what? If you're talking about Force Quit, yeah, I do a lot of Mountain Golem 2 Rams. It's just one of the simpler armies. There's also like 3 Miners is usually good sometimes when there's a base like Skeleton Park or Golem Quarry where P.E.K.K.A can't go over the cliffs or the hedges. I do use a lot of miners even when I'm not supposed to, like versus that Goblin Mines. It usually works pretty well, but there's also times when you're griefing. And that was one of them. I guess the main issue on that Goblin Mines was time. And that Tesla behind the first Goblin Thrower kind of wrecked me. Oh, good strategy for Mountain Golem? Usually you have 90 troop space and you can do whatever you want with those 90 troop space. So you have a few options. P.E.K.K.A is good when the base is open. Hog Riders are usually one of the best supporting troops because they're more flexible and you can target them in. And then Barbs and Rams are also a pretty good supporting troop. So from here, like, we can also Mountain Golem this space, and for Dragon Cliffs, of course, you want to have Eye Dragons. We're encountering 3 dragons if we go from the right side. Some Rambler also good for pulling zaps, and a Hog Rider if we can get to that Inferno Tower is pretty decent. Okay, so here we're gonna go with Frost. Ramp up. There was a zap there. Ideally, we don't have the golem get hit by that first dragon very much. We also don't want our eye dragon to fail, so we take a couple breaths just to be safe. And so here I brought some barbs because it's kind of nice to be able to chip down some buildings like maybe this hut for pathing, and then one Hog Rider is usually enough. We have a zap to stun the Inferno as well. When you're going to an Inferno, you have to have a plan for it. Oh, we also pull a zap there. Pretty good. I think I'm going to use a Hog Rider here and then just zap this Inferno. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Hold on. Should be fine if we eye dragon like this. We just need my eye dragon to sneeze on that enemy super, alright? Lock in. Okay, he almost griefed that. He almost griefed that. There's no way. Okay. Oh, just knocked something over. And we should be good now. He almost griefed that. Oh, I hate eye dragon so much. Golem's about to die, and that's fine. He's got everything I need. 3 dragons. Blast bow, Inferno Tower. We have a haste down. Pulls a zap at the end. Not bad. Let's go to Balloon Skies. I don't think I've done Balloon Skies 2. How's Golem Quarry look? Golem Quarry, let's actually just finish up Dragon Cliffs. So, Dragon Cliffs, you usually want to finish with miners. I know I clowned on the versus the Goblin Mines, but this is the base you're absolutely supposed to use miners to finish when it's available. Hopefully just not clown this one though. We have some giants to pull away the dragons. And when it comes to miners versus Dragon Cliffs, you just have to navigate the dragons. So we're gonna use giant like this. Oh wait, the giant actually goes all the way to the spear. Okay, that worked very well. Gonna lose 1 miner, that's fine. So you hold on to the frost so you can see where the miners are going. And just make sure you don't let the dragons kill your miners on the district hall. That is a classic mistake because district hall has a lot of HP. It can hold your miners in place more than any other building. Can we keep those miners in the frost a little bit longer? Yeah, we're good now. At this point, dragons that can actually never catch up to your miners, so it's GG. Sorry you failed Builder's Workshop. I already failed GM, don't worry about it. It happens. At Balloon Skies, we grief like crazy. I think we're still gonna have probably pretty decent. decent performance after this raid because it's balloon skies. And we get away with anything. Okay, so I hope you guys can't hear this. My sister is playing horn in the background. I hope that's not too noticeable. I don't know if I can adjust the mic to avoid that, but that's a bit of an issue. Frost here. Hog here. And usually I like going Hog Riders with Golem. I think it's one of the best supporting troops because you can sneak in while the Golem is tanking. And they go straight for the defenses. Because the main thing with Golem is it's all about the flanks. You want to clear the flanks so your Golem doesn't have too much damage shooting at it all at once. Actually stop a whole rocket shell from hitting. Should be worth it. Hopefully Golem doesn't stand inside the range of the cannon as he's getting beat down by the Giants. Oh no. This is like the worst case scenario. All the defenses are shooting at you. And the Giants are clapping as well. Oh, you hate to see that. I threw the zap on the RA because rock artillery, because that can't be one shot by Golem if you don't do that. And we just finished with another Golem. Bases are spread out. There isn't a better finish when Hayes is already down. Yeah, hopefully that horn ain't that loud. Bro, why does she have to, why does every time I stream, everyone decides to mow their lawns, everyone decides to cut down their trees, everyone decides to play their horns? On God, when I'm not streaming, it is quiet as anything. Oh wait, there's actually a Tesla farm back here. What the? Is that a problem? I don't think it is. Wait, am I in trouble if Golem goes for the district hall first? No, he doesn't though. Ayo Asif Khan, don't spam. Okay, that's spam. Go to the corner. Almost failed Wizard Valley. That's a classic, the Wizard Valley fail. You're good, you're good. Just take what you're comfortable with, and we'll work from there. I think we're supposed to use another Golem. Sometimes you can use barrels when there's an area with no Splash, and as he says that, he gets logged. Can you freeze both blast bows? No, that's 6 tiles. So we're supposed to go... Frost there. OMG, this Asif guy is spamming in everyone's stream. This is the 3rd time I saw him doing this in the last 10 minutes. Where else was he doing this from? Why is bro spamming hand waves on streams? Is this like a bot behavior that gives them some sort of advantage over us humans? Like, I understand when bots they have like links in their description and stuff to just try to farm some engagement in any way possible, but okay, this got a little ugly. Maybe we shouldn't have golem this. Maybe we should not have golem on this one. Hold on. Got the RA. Pull this out there. We can also barb down the other blast bow. You, Gavin COC, another COC live stream? Why is this man terrorizing COC live streams with hand waves? What is the advantage to that? What does he hope to achieve? Ayo, pro gamer. He's on a mission. He's on a mission to hand wave to every single COC streamer, huh? Alright, I think we're just supposed to still go with... I have an idea. I have a stupid idea that just might work. We barb this, then we giant into the dead zone of the blast bow, and then we barrel the living crap out of the top side, huh? Sounds like a plan? Let's go. Surely there's no trap that screws us over here. I just don't see Sparky working when there's so many space defenses, so we might as well just go barrel over the top. We need the blast bow to lock onto the golem at some point. That's kind of all we need for this. And then we can frost here. We'll use this ram to tank the cannon, and if it survives, it can maybe check ahead for a zap. No zaps there. Okay. There is never traps up here. There is no way they put traps up here. How come every time I say something, that's what happens? Alright, Zap Trap is perfect, though. And it deals with... Guess it doesn't deal with the Tesla. When there's a bomb there. But it does tank the Tesla. So I think we're in the clear. Just tank the rock artillery like this. Yeah, we're good. Finish. There's no rules. You can say whatever you want. Sen, answer this. Why did you not ban Jamon impersonators but instantly ban Rozuge impersonators? Because Rozuge impersonators, they spelled it wrong. I don't know how to tell the difference between the Jamon ones. Like the Rozuge impersonator swapped the E and the O. So if I can see it easily from the handle, then I can ban them. But the battles one, I think they probably did something weird. Like they changed the L to an I, capital I, and it looks the same. Okay, this is a horrible peak, by the way. And yeah, there's basically no rules on this stream. It is the Wild Wild West. This is not good. This is so not good, actually. Wait a minute. This is so nasty. We have to kill these blast bows. Rock artillery. Let's try to get this entire section here. I would love to kill the dragon on a base like this, but I don't know how you kill the dragon. You also can never kill that Inferno Tower, huh? Oof. If I don't kill that dragon, how am I ever killing this base? I think the answer is no. So I think we go Star Sparky left side. And we try to do a really insane dragon pull. If I don't kill that dragon, there's no chance. So I'll play under that assumption. Screen share screwed up again. Maybe we need to find a better system. Alright, at least the reset was fine here. Okay. Here we're gonna have to go with a hard to execute plan. Can we get this dragon pull? That's the big question. Please pull that dragon out. Bro, that was a freaking crazy pull. Okay. Now let's get away from that air defense too. No, there's no way. Eye Dragon, there's no freaking way. Bro, my Eye Dragons, man. My Eye Dragons, man. My Eye Dragons. They're gonna give me white hair by the H30. Okay. It kind of works. But we spent way too many troops. We need to get that with like 3 less troops, I think. Because now we got nothing for the giants after the barbs. Alright, we're gonna use our last 3 barbs on these stupid giants. No, 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 Sparky, why? Sparky, why? No, there's no way you went down over there. Come on. Oh wait, there's actually a Tesla. It's not the worst. And we pull a Zap. Okay. We got the peak kill with the dragon. We can frost here. We have the giant post down and the dragon. So the 9k is a little deceptive. It's more like an 8.5k, which is still not good, but it does give us more of a chance. And we kill the air defenses, so we can actually eye dragon pretty comfortably. I think we're supposed to frost topside and then go from there. Has to be a Sparky attack. Gonna have to be a very clean Sparky, actually. I don't like seeing this card down here, though. Is it Sparky or is it Golem? Might actually be Golem. Am I crazy for saying Golem? That is not terrible. Eye Dragon Rage on the peak. No, Golem is crazy. There's too much damage. Alright. Frost. Okay, Eye Dragon is perfectly in the peak. Or the rage. That rage was very nice. Barb on the outside. Cannon doesn't get chained, but just use another ram. Wait, this rage is insane. Is it insane? I think Spark goes back into it and kills the Tesla. Seven of those barbs left. Wait, Spark goes on the outside. That might actually be good for me because I can avoid the cannon cart. That bomb's not good for me, but well, there. Sparky, that was a disgusting pathing that you just took. I just want you to know that. We actually have to deal with the cart. I was hoping I could avoid it, but... Oh, it's so close. Barb survives on 1 HP. Oh, I think we got it. Yes! Oh, that was so clean. Oh, it was actually a good rage for once. Oh, sheesh. All that for a 20. Oh no. Oh no, balloons, guys. All of that for a 20. See what we got. No! No, not again. Not again. Oh. Oh wait, we have a GM at least. Alright, so we screwed up a GM very badly at Foons. I'm a little scared to drop the Sparky too fast now. Just wait like 1 second. A 100% HP wizard. The GM Emperor would approve. Okay. Ram. Top side's looking solid. There. Wait, they moved? Oh no, that mortar's not supposed to be there. Oh no, it's not default. Wait, I was like, why is the mortar shooting at my barbs? Oh, right. Oh. So that's why. Where was that mortar from? Oh, they moved the mortar from down south over there. Oh, that sucks. Well, there's nothing you could do there. Okay, I did not see that one coming. Alright, this is not default. This was not default. Right. This was not very default. Is there it? Maybe that was doable if we just like... I don't know, I think we ran out of time there. Yes, that one's a bit cooked. I haven't seen any stream clans, so I'll probably just finish up on this clan. Then head out. So... another one where we can just go with... Rams, Frost. I like bringing Frost on Graveyard Hogs. A lot of people don't. I'm a big advocate of the Frost. You want to put your graveyards where there's gaps for potential 2x2 bombs and logs and the like. So we pull a log there with the Larrys. The main thing that screws over Hog Riders are traps. And so that's the job of the skeletons. But yeah. Didn't drop one there, but... Bro, our graveyards pull like no traps. Rip. Still good enough. Got all 3 carts. Normally, I would just go with 10 miners here, but after what's happened earlier... Oh wait, no, we don't get every single cart. There's still one left. After what happened earlier, I think we don't do that. I think we're gonna not do that. I think we're gonna learn from our mistakes and chill out. And you don't have to drop all your graveyards at once. Like, my last graveyard is going to probably be for these giant cannons, and we're not reaching the giant cannons yet anyway, so... no reason to waste any Larrys. There's a limited number of graveyard skeleton spawns, so... Send 22, sure. We can take a little break. Go like this. Balloon Skies. Actually, let's just do Sim 22 and then come back to the Balloon Skies accounts. Alright, I didn't see what peak they had. Hopefully it's not the worst. Oh, this is a fun one. Okay. There are buildings on the outside, which is annoying, but I think you start split minions. And then probably a balloon. Try to get the cannon. This is a fun one. Doesn't look as fun now that I look at it again. Alright, we're gonna do Balloon, Sparky, Eye Dragon. Now we have to use the Rage. Let's give this a try. Well, the minions didn't really split. But we still get the cannon, which is the important part. I want to get the other cannon, but I don't know if I'm gonna wait that long. Guess we have some downtime here. Let's drop a second barb here. That'll funnel my first barb to the left as well, and then they'll both tank that spear, I guess. I mean, I have time to wait, I guess, so... Oh, well, minion takes that angle, so there's that too. Wait, Sparky beats through the wall, right? Okay. It looked like Sparky was going towards that top spear. Is there any districts you can clean up Balloon Skies? Yeah, once again, you can take anything. Flemington's a little choked right now. Oh no, 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 that is not good. Wait, whoa, 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 whoa. How did the air defense kill my Eye Dragon? I thought Eye Dragon always wins there. Oh, crap. I guess I had a zap there. I didn't think I did. How did my Eye Dragon lose? That's a rip. Peak is so unforgiving on those mistakes. Yeah, there's no chance here. I have to watch that back. Somehow iDragon didn't win that? iDragon's supposed to win there. Was there a bomb? Or did the iDragon not lock onto Super Dragon fast enough? Could have been that too. Oh yeah, I should have seen that. That's my bad. Well, that one's kind of cooked. Rip. I've been kind of griefing at their clan, I think. We're gonna leave this like it never happened. Yeah, I know the air defense took him down, but usually the air defense takes it down after you get the kill, so it's not a problem. But there, because my iDragon was stuttering at the start, because the dragon was moving, my dragon didn't win that. Which I just didn't see. A lot was going on there in the attack, so... Sometimes that happens. Once again, it's another Max clan. That you can't spam. Then stop ignoring your messages. Read this. Difference for Jamon impersonator, the whole was different number. Okay, I got it for next time, but... Every time something happens with Red Pink, everyone always comes with the explanation that I treat her differently. Every single time. It always has to be I treat the girl in the stream differently, huh? Because it's obvious. Totally. That's right. That's right. The girls get special treatment in this stream. Okay. Let's get the bonus attack before we go on. They moved this DC post here, but I think you can still just minor spam this. Did not pull the zap, is what it is. At this point, it looks like all my miners are going to die on the district hall. The main reason why the district hall is such a threat on Dragon Cliffs is that it has the highest HP by far. And then all your miners just group on top of it while the dragons are looking at them. But it actually kind of worked out because my miner split. Miner this. Here. It's really hard to tank the defenses over the cliff. So I'm using Hog Riders as a pseudo tank because otherwise Blastbow can lock onto my Sparky pretty easily. Wait. Okay. I was like, hold on. The army camp was actually choking my deployment. Last one was on my Sparky finally, but it's a little too late. We got everything we wanted. Go. Good enough. Let this barge feed through the wall. Do double rage Sparky here. This is like close to one-shottable. If this thing wasn't here, this BC might actually be one-shottable. But the level 5 ruins is actually a little too much on time. And Sparky didn't quite go where we want her to, but yeah, I don't even know why I'm talking about one shot. It's Barb Camp. Let's just see how much we can get. Good enough. Let's grab Skeleton Park 2. And just do a simple force clip. On music, I just took some random stuff from Spotify, no copyright playlists. I was going for stuff that was more chill, not as poppy. I guess there are some that are a little bit more poppy. But I was mainly going for a lo-fi vibe. Crops actually sent me some more song recommendations over Discord, so I'll probably be taking a look at those after the stream. Right now, my playlist is only an hour long, so I think it cycles random songs afterwards. I have to get maybe 20 more songs to try to round it out. We'll see. We'll see what Crops has cooked up for us. Alright, Balloon Sky is 7. Just a bunch of rams at the start. Pulls traps, opens walls, gets the graveyards going. Normally I start with a couple of rams to get the attack going. Alright, we can just let Sparky take that out. And shine here. Oh, I kind of screwed up on that blast, but didn't I? Oh, retargets. Sparky pushback is so nice sometimes when you screw up on your tanking. And I also screwed up on that barb, but it's fine, and we can hog rider the splash bow. $612 bonus gold, nice. Very nice. But I never look at bonus gold at Balloon Skies. Probably shouldn't be, minor spamming so much, but that's how I get through the weeks. Do you like to watch the attack? Which attack? Don't really review too many attacks unless something stupid happens. Or if it's Blackwing, which I guess that's usually something stupid that happens. Yeah, I usually don't really watch too many attacks on stream. Sometimes I watch this. Okay, so we actually had some pretty stupid attackers on the defense log that we might want to shame, but we'll see. Defense log was pretty funny this week. Let's go triple graveyard. How many attacks left for the stream? My plan is to finish up this clan, this current clan. And if I'm gonna finish this current clan, and if there's not any good bases or like non-defaults and stuff like that to attack on the next one, then we'll just call it. Been facing a lot of maxed. A lot of max clans. It's kind of rough. Can you miner this? Probably not a good idea too. Yeah, let's not do that. Even if we can get away with it, it's usually not the best to get away with it. Alright, should be fine here. Alright, so this peak coming up, I saw it was earlier it was an internet peak that I have not attacked in a very long time. So we're just gonna wing this. Yeah, there's a significant stream delay. I don't know how to get that down. It's probably because my Wi-Fi is a little bit worse in this room. And I just have the stream delay get set automatically. Okay. So what's the best way to deal with this one? I think one Hog Rider is probably okay. One or two. One's probably okay. Eye Dragon for the enemy super. Bunch of Rams and Barbs. Let's go. Yeah, it's an internet base. There is a plan for it, but I'm just gonna wing it. That's what we do here. Oh no. I did not mean to drop Golem. Is that a problem? Huh. Alright, we can frost here. I did not mean to draw golem there. He usually goes to the left. We'll see if that ends up biting us. I will actually just pull this dragon away. I don't have a good way to kill that dragon when there's like 5 rapid rockets in the area. So let's pull it in a little bit. This hurts. Hope this timing's good. Okay, it's okay. Wait, Golem, why are you taking this pathing? I swear, man. Golem refuses to kill anything useful. Huh. How much more will he stream? I was gonna finish on this attack. Hopefully this is gonna be a 2-shot, but we kind of screwed this, huh? We kind of screwed this, huh? I don't know where the traps are here either, so... I think we have to barb kill this hut. Then ram tank the Inferno. Barrel far left to kill a cart. Fire Dragon for the peak. And then just hope we don't run out of time. This is not a pleasant position to be in. Let's go. Ran from far away to try to tank as long as possible in the Inferno. I can't let it ramp though. I can't. Let's barrel here. Alright, we're screwed. I didn't know there was a trap there. Right. Oh, we screwed up on the golem deployment. First hit. Peak is a brutal base like that. Yeah, that fat finger costed us. How do you decide when you use Sparky or Golem? Sparky is better when the base is more compact. Golem is better when the base is more spread out. That spread out base was definitely a Golem because you can see it covered the whole map. Yeah, because Sparky chains are entirely dependent on how close the buildings are together, and then Golem is also just better when there's less defenses attacking him. So they kind of both cover different niches pretty well. Okay. Alright, let's do the next land. Next land decides whether we keep going. Please. Why is it every time I'm on stream it's either the best matchmaking ever or the worst? There's never an in-between. I swear. Today it's been the worst. 1900 clan. Oh, it's actually the worst. Oh no, it's a 2000. Oh wait. Default. Okay. 1900, alright. And they rebuilt ruins. These people, man. These people are disgusting. Disgusting, I tell you. Guess we'll leave that for one last Sparky chain. Let's see if we can get any of these one-shots. I'll try the non-defaults. I will graveyard here. Graveyard here. You can take any defaults you know. I'm going to hit Builder's Workshop, Balloon Lagoon. Sure, Builder's Workshop first. Then I'll hold off. I'll see what else this clan had. I wasn't paying attention. I just looked at Balloon Lagoon Wizard and Builder's Workshop. Okay, I had to kill the Crusher because of those Teslas, so we can get chains on the... Oh, I mistimed that rain by like a second. That's going to cost a lot of HP on Sparky. A lot of zaps up here. Let's drop the graveyard now, before I forget. It's so hard to tank with this District Hall here. Oh, okay, yeah, this is too much. Sparky took a bad path. Right. Yeah, this is why 1600 clans are usually bad. These ones have a couple of defaults, which is nice, but... Yeah, they even rebuilt the blast bow. Sen, do you like Red Pink is in the streams? I like that everyone's in the stream. I don't discriminate, except against Blackwing. Let's try Blue Lagoon. It's kind of nasty, though. It is real nasty, huh? Can you do, like, a dragon here? I don't know. My screen share kapoofed again. Let's run it back. Yeah, dragon isn't any good, huh? Alright. We just have to go straight tanking. Some hogs, maybe a barrel. And a balloon at the end. Zap balloons. That's an old timer right there. That's an old timer. Someone who remembers the good old days of Clan Capital. That's a real one. Let's hog this. Beautiful chain there. Please go for Inferno. Please. Oh gosh. But we got targeted. Those minions were actually really good. Maybe we should have brought another pack. Should have just been a little bit quicker, I guess. And part this. Ram here. Why do we have an extra barrel? Where was I even going to use this? I don't remember now. Guess we can use it here. Works out perfectly. Lol. I think we got it. Harry's clean that up. Yeah. Plenty of time, too. That chain on the Inferno Tower in the middle is ridiculous. Well. Ram's not cooperating. But that is a wrap. Oh, I just realized that Zap balloons got hidden. Why did that happen? Alright, Wizard Valley, there's no chance. I think. Yeah, it's level 5. What am I smoking? Bar Camp is no chance. If you want to take any of those, that's fine. Did you want to get this? Ooh, nice. Oh, very nice. Level 4 multi-cannon too. And I'm not good at DC. Guess we can hit a GM. and then I can head out. Yeah, you know what? I don't feel like doing goblin mines. We can save this for later, and I will be heading out. My mom is calling me actually to go eat. So yeah, thank you all for coming out, and then I'll be here for tomorrow's stream, probably in this room again, but next week we'll be back to our standard setup. So yeah, thank you all for coming out today. Didn't go great, especially at the balloon skies, but had some good hits, especially that one peak. That was pretty crazy. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Don't know what I was just trying to say. I was trying to mix the words all and guys, but yeah, see you all.